Hello and welcome everyone to an all-new Geek World Order video. Randy here, and today we are going vintage with our toy review. We are going all the way to the 90s and looking at a G2 Transformer. And yeah, he is one of the most unfortunately named Transformers. This is Windbreaker. Yeah, that's one of those things where you probably should have had like a 13-year-old boy on your naming panel. And if they laughed at the name, maybe you should have rethought it. But that's okay. This is a fun figure. G2, as you can tell by the G2 Autobot insignia, they definitely had no qualms with showing their allegiance in the G2 era. And then he's got an Autobot decal there on the engine, which is his gun. So he's got this really souped up engine. He's got some kind of dark gray tinted windows, but they're clear, so you can actually see through them. It's nice. He's got the big old engine block here. This orange paint scheme and blue. So this is just a combination of colors that, I don't know, I think this is like a very bold, aggressive 90s color scheme, and I like it. I like the way the orange and the blue work together here. It's got some sticker decals. He's got these cool racing stripes down the side of him. And then some more decals. Yeah, they're a little worn. This figure is from 1994-ish, whenever I got him. Definitely an original figure in my collection. So I am surprised I do have everything, including the weapon. But yeah. And can we just take a moment to appreciate the vehicle mode on this guy? He is straight up, I don't remember the specific generation number. It's like a third or fourth generation Camaro. Those late 80s, early 90s, just amazing boxy looking Camaros, which legitimately might be one of my favorite cars of all time. I just think that particular generation of the Chevy Camaro is a gorgeous car. And honestly, this very aggressive, very 90s orange and blue paint scheme absolutely rocks. Love it with the nice dark gray, kind of make a nice tinted look on the windows. So yeah, you can kind of see in there. You can actually see the seats in there. Nothing in transformation wise is there, so they can actually put a little bit more of the vehicle detail there, including the seats. So let's look at this figure. It's a G2 Transformer, very small, one of the more basic kind of figures, so not a lot of articulation here. And then he does have the molded on these speed fins, which will actually work really good because the back of the car is going to become his feet. Because all you're going to do is literally just pop it over, and then the same here. And as you can see, it's becoming his legs. So you come up to the front of the vehicle. Really, you're just going to separate the two pieces out, and they just go all the way out like that, and like that. And yeah, basically the gun, it's two pieces, and he has this panel here on his chest, which basically can just, because the head is kind of on this little, it's kind of like friction guard. It's kind of like friction, kind of one of those friction holds. So yeah, and he does have the back of his head does have the light piping. So, but let's take a look at him. So there he is in the robot mode. Now, as far as the articulation goes, he is going to be very limited in his articulation. So here's what he can do. You can tilt his head a little bit forward. You can bring his arms out like that. Pretty much the joints of transformation. You can bring his arms up and down a little bit. And you can do that with his arms. This figure actually still has fairly tight joints on him. And then you can kind of kick the feet back a little bit. That's really all you can do. So let's take a look at the gun. So he does have his weapon. It is the engine block. And of course, once you pull it out, it's got the gun, the handle. It's pretty straightforward. And you're just going to take it and put it in one of his hands. There you go. That's his gun. And just kind of see how everything folds up. So overall, it's not bad. It doesn't have a lot of kibble. Standard, you know, the car is the back. Kind of the roof of the car is the back. So doesn't have any back. He's got a little bit of kibble, I guess, when you have the arms. But when you've got the arms down, it's not bad. Honestly, this is a figure I would have... Honestly, I would love to see this figure in, like, the Generations line. I would definitely love to see more of these G2 characters represented. Granted, if there was a mold for him, I don't know what you would do with it. Or he'd have to be made of, like, an existing mold, and I don't know if you could do justice with that, because honestly, this Camaro, the Camaro mode is just kind of so cool that I don't know if another mold could compare. But let's take a look here. He's got another sticker on his chest. Yeah, that part that comes down. We'll take a look at the head sculpt there. Nice silver head sculpt with the dark eyes. But yeah, he does have the light piping there. Kind of a little hard to, maybe I can get it. Okay, there you go. I think you can kind of see it a little bit better there. So yeah, you can see the eyes through that light coming from behind it. But yeah, there he is. So that is Transformers Generation 2 Windbreaker. And I do like this toy. This is a fun little Autobot character. I always liked this character. I thought the toy was fun. I've always loved the colors. I just like how the blue and orange work together. I love the Chevy Camaro mode. So overall, this is a fun toy. He's been in my collections, you know, for 30 plus years now. And I still display this figure, so overall, I do like this figure. And definitely glad he's still in my collection today. But that will do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All the things that help the algorithm. And I'll see you all in the next one.